the grass is not always greener on the other side. That was what made me leave YouTube initially. I was overwhelmed. I was going through a lot of things behind the scenes. I don't want to get emotional. Let me give you guys one example that is very close to my heart. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oladoyi and I'm the YouTuber that ran away for almost 3 years but is finally back on YouTube. Yay! I don't know if that's a good intro, but yeah, let's have it. If you're new here, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again today. I'm so happy that you decided to click on this video and watch it. Please do well to stick around to my channel by hitting the subscribe button, liking my video, recommending my video to your friends and family. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So in my last video, I mentioned that I was going to be doing like a proper get to know me back video, answering questions that you guys choose to ask me. But guess what? You guys have seen me finish, or you guys are just waking up your engagement for my channel. Anyways, you guys did not ask me any questions, so I really do not have any questions to answer. So I decided to pick another topic that has been on my mind for a while now and talk about it. So here we are. Today I'm sharing 3 unconventional lessons that I learned in 3 years of being away from YouTube. Yeah, the number one unconventional lesson that I learned while I was away on YouTube is that the grass is not always greener on the other side. I said what I said, and before you stoned me, hear me out. Sometimes as a human, we feel like, oh, until I have this particular thing, I can't be happier. Some people will even be like, oh, don't worry, when I get to that country, I'll do better. When I get to that city, I'll do better. When I have this particular amount of money, I'll do better. My dear, it is not always so. The only reason why we feel like the grass is greener on the other side, in whatever perspective, maybe it's as touching relationship, finances, academics, or whatever this is relating to in your life right now, the only reason why we always feel like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side is because we are not on the other side. I promise you, everybody has their own struggles, and this is not to say that we should not aim to be higher or aim to have things better or aim to do things better. But this is to say that while you're still waiting to get to those heights that you want to get to, please, I beg you in the name of God, enjoy where you are right now. Enjoy where you are right now and make the best of it. It gets wild. Number 2 unconventional lesson that I learned is that rest is relative. As people say, take a rest when you're tired. But I beg to differ and say that don't take a rest when you are thinking about giving up. We all go through those stages. But the truth is that sometimes taking a rest is not the solution. The solution is to keep doing it. Like, the peace you want from taking a rest is in you actually not taking a rest. Sometimes you feel like, oh, when I take a rest, I'll be refreshed to move on, to do it better. But I promise you, taking a rest there, it can cost you your life. Sometimes taking a rest is not actually the answer to the weakness you feel or to the overwhelming feelings or emotions that you might be going through at a particular time, especially when it has to do with things that God has told you to do, or things that you know that they are your purpose, they are your assignment. Taking a rest sometimes is not the answer. The answer to the discouragement you're feeling, the answer to the overwhelming emotion you're feeling, the answer to the stress you're feeling in the journey of purpose, sometimes is not rest. Most times it is continuing. If there's an English like that, continuing in those things, because it is in you doing it fervently that you will get the strength that you think you may get from resting. This is not to say that don't rest, but don't rest when you're battling with thoughts on giving up. The third and final lesson I'll be sharing in this video is unlearning is hard. All those motivational speakers that was, even me, I can remember that I've made a post about that. Be open to learn, unlearn, and relearn. But my problem is not even with the learn. But sure, you see that unlearning, go. that thing, it is hard, like hard, very, 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 very hard. Level of unlearning that I've had to do within this last 3 years, it's a lot. And one thing I've just realized with it is it's not as easy as it sounds. Yes, the benefit of being flexible to learn, to unlearn, to relearn is good, but sure, you sit down on learning. Let me give you guys one example that is very close to my heart. Coming from a deeply rooted African church back home, we sing Yoruba songs, like deeply rooted African songs that, you know, those kind of songs that you will sing, and even you will know that, yay, my enemy is in trouble. I love those songs. I love Yoruba songs. Even in my personal devotion, I sing more of Yoruba songs than English songs, and it's just based on where I'm coming from. I remember when I first joined choir, the first choir I ever joined in this country. Yay. The way I used to struggle in rehearsal, I think I attended few rehearsals. The way I used to struggle, because they would just sing one English song and I would not know it. Best believe I am educated, I understand English, I speak English pretty well, but it's just because I wasn't used to it. And then they had this rule that, oh, you don't sing so much Yoruba songs, and it's understandable, right? Because not everybody understands Yoruba. Even if we have the same skin color, right? They might not be Yoruba, they might be Igbo, they might not even be Nigerians, they might be Jamaicans or Ghanaians, South Africans, you understand? Just in a bit to carry people along. And then the essence of us singing and even ministering in church and everything is not even for we believers alone. Yes, it's to edify ourselves as believers, but it's also to, win souls to the kingdom. So how do you want to win the soul that is not understanding what you're saying? I said all of that to say that I quite understand like that rule of, oh, don't sing a lot of Yoruba songs, but it was really hard. But having to unlearn that the whole 20 minutes 30 minutes that you have to lead people in praise and worship, you cannot sing Yoruba song for the whole of the 20 minutes. Like, I'm coming from a church where I lead praises for an hour and I sing strictly Yoruba songs. Now coming to a place where you can't really sing Yoruba songs, just in a bit to carry everybody along, right? It was hard. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We've come to the end of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching me just chit chat with you guys about this 3 unconventional things that I have learned in the face of these 3 years that have been off your screen on YouTube. If you guys like this content, please do well to give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family. And if you can relate to anything that I've shared in this video, please let me know in the comment section that I'm not alone, especially about the unlearning part. If you've also had to unlearn any habits, please let me know in the comment section and let's chat about it. Let me know that I am not alone. By the way, I decided to try an outdoor location today. Do you guys prefer this outdoor location to me shooting in my house or indoor? I just wanted to try something different, and I'm holding my mic like this because I don't want any background noise to enter my video. And if I show you guys my environment, you will know that it is really, really, really noisy over here. So if you're not hearing any noise in the background, then the mic did a good job. But if you're hearing any noise in the background, pardon it. It's just one of those things, okay? Till I come away again next time, don't forget that you are loved by God, and I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah. Bye, guys.